Alright guys, how's it going? So, a few people, quite a lot of people actually been asking me, since the last bike was stolen, have you got a new bike yet? How's it going? Have any news from the last one? That kind of stuff. First of all, no, there's not really been any news since the last one got stolen. The police kind of, they went out to look for it, I think, on the first night, but after that they won't really actively go out and look for it. They've got other priorities. People getting injured and stuff is kind of a higher priority to them than someone's bike getting stolen. So it's more just a case of them being on alert. If anything comes up, they said they'll look into it, but apart from that, they can't really do much. And yeah, so we haven't really heard anything from the police. But yeah, I have got a new bike. You've probably seen a few teasers on Facebook or Twitter that I've been putting up, maybe Instagram as well. And yeah, I just want to say, first of all, though, it wasn't really easy to get this. I don't want people just to think that, oh yeah, he had the last bike, so I just got it really easily, because I had that GoFundMe page and stuff. But it was really hard to get another bike. I'm in even more debt now, in a worse financial position, but I kind of need it because a lot of you already know that I commute on my bike to work, so if I don't have it, it causes a lot of inconvenience. So I had to get a new bike, but I was prepared to get anything, a really rubbish 125, like 10 years old or something. But really luckily, I managed somehow to find a really good deal on this bike. So I had to borrow money from a few places, but I managed to get this bike, and this is actually the bike that I wanted for like several months, maybe more than a year, before I even started biking and before I got the KTM. So if I could have any other bike after the KTM, it would be this, and somehow, thankfully, I managed to get it. So the new bike, DanTheTwoWheeler's new bike, is none other than the Yamaha R125. Here it is, guys, the beast. So obviously it's not brand new or anything, there's no way I could afford that. It's just a couple of years old. It's actually 2009 model, and it's got a few cosmetic marks on it. There's a bit of scarring on the fairings on each side, but I got a really good deal for it, so I'm not too bothered about that. I could probably replace them afterwards, but the guy who had it, he took care of it. He put this tinted screen on, he put Scorpion exhaust on, so it sounds proper good. And yeah, this is the new bike. This is, so many people ask me, oh, should I get the KTM RC125 or the Yamaha R125? I could probably finally answer that question properly, but that'll come in future videos. So for now, let's just take this out, and I'll just talk to you about it in terms of my first impressions and stuff. So the first thing I kind of know when I sat on it, it's completely different. The handlebars are much more narrow, but I think, the KTM had quite wide ones on purpose to make it more comfortable. So this is a bit more sporty. The seat is more comfortable, but the riding position is more sporty. But the main thing that I really like, that rev counter, the main thing that I noticed straight away was the exhaust on this is so good. I'll try and give you a sample if I can. Like, it's so loud, first of all. And it pops and everything, and it's just a beast of an exhaust. But that was the main difference for me that I noticed. But yeah, like, the bike does feel completely different to the KTM. Like, just handling wise and everything is just completely different. The engine is really nice though. I don't know if that's because this is been properly run in, and the KTM was quite new, but yeah, the engine's really smooth. It's faster, kind of top end. The KTM was pretty quick off the line, but this is like top end. After about 45 miles an hour, the KTM used to struggle, used to slow down quite a bit, but this just keeps going. you know, it just keeps going. Before you know it, you're hitting 60 and stuff. So yeah, top bike. Still getting used to it, just generally the feel of it and stuff, but yeah, it's first impressions are it's a top bike. Little tunnel. But yeah, I can't even believe that I'm saying that I own the Yamaha R125. I love this bike so much. Before I even started biking, I used to watch videos of it so much. I must have seen Riding with Tom's review of it about 50 times at least or something. So yeah, I mean, it's Yamaha, so obviously you know you're getting reliability and all that, and you know, it's just a kind of Japanese make, you know, you're not really messing about. But yeah, at the end, like I said, the engine's super smooth, the handling's just perfect, it sounds really good. So yeah, I mean, like, first impressions really good, but like I said, I haven't had it that long, so it's got good brakes in it. So yeah, we'll just see how we get on with it over time, really. But yeah, that's probably just super first impressions of the Yamaha R125. It was more of a reveal video, really, but yeah, there'll be loads more videos coming on with this. And so yeah, this is the new bike. I know a lot of people kind of a lot of people came to the channel because of the KTM, so I can only apologize, you know, for disappointing them people or anything. But obviously I'm not going to be able to make any more videos because I haven't got the KTM anymore. So I'd like to hope that, you know, a lot of people just watch just because of the way I made videos or the style and stuff, so it doesn't really matter what bike I have. You know, I'll try and keep the same quality of videos, but it'll just be a different bike. So I'm also thinking soon to get an external mic, like one outside my helmet, just to record the bike sound, because it sounds so good. But I don't know, I'll see about that. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, that's first impressions, and just letting you guys know that this is my new bike. So lots more to come on this, guys. See you in the next one.